So now that we have added an edge, let's look at how to remove an edge. So that's going to look like this. On the diagram, we'll just remove that line. In the object above, that's the equivalent of doing this. So I'm going to bring these back for now, and we'll write the code to actually remove those. So we'll say remove edge, and it's going to be between vertex 1 and vertex 2. So I'm going to do something we haven't done in this course to this point. Okay, so I'm going to say adjacency list vertex 1 equals adjacency vertex 1 dot filter. And you can wrap these onto separate lines like this, or you could have it be on all one big line. So filter is a method that is built into JavaScript for working with arrays, and you pass this as an argument, a function. This is called a callback function. So what we're doing here is saying return everything in the array that is not equal to vertex 2. So in this case, that's just going to remove this item. But if we had 100 items in here, it would return the 99 that are not equal to 2. And then we're going to do the same thing for the second vertex like this. And we'll say dot filter, and we want to return everything that is not equal to vertex 1, which removes the 1 from that array. So just like we had in the add edge method, we couldn't add an edge between two vertices that didn't exist. We can also not remove an edge between two vertices that don't exist. So we're going to wrap this in an if statement that says only do this if vertex 1 and vertex 2 both exist. And if they do, we'll remove those items and then we will return true. If vertex 1 and vertex 2 don't both exist, we will return false. So we will look at this code in a moment. In DevTools, we will build this graph and we will look at it. Then we will remove the edge between A and B like this, and then we will look at that to make sure that that worked. Okay, so let's flip over to DevTools. And there is our remove edge method. And then down here is where we're creating that new graph, A, B, and C. And we have edges between all of those vertices. So we'll zoom out here and I'll run this. And we'll open this. And there is A, B, and C. And then you can see that they are all connected to each other. So I'm going to clear this. And I will say myGraph.removeEdge. I'll pass it A and B. It returns true. I'm also going to try this with A and D since D does not exist in this graph. And it returns false. I'll clear this. And we'll say myGraph. And I'll press enter. And now when we open this, you can see that A and B are no longer connected to each other, which means we have been able to remove the edge.